Word to your mother, it's your boy Sniper Wes coming at you here from picksandparlays.net with another free play for you guys here on Thursday, May the 2nd, 2024. And speaking of word to your mother and speaking of May the 2nd, happy birthday to my mother. It is her birthday today. I will not disclose her age because men are not supposed to do that. I think all the men in the room know that. But happy birthday, Mom. I hope you have a fantastic day today. So your free plays today are going to be between the Knicks and the 76ers, along with leans on the Pacers and Bucks and the Boston Bruins and Toronto Maple Leafs. Went 2-1 on the card last night, man. We almost went 3-0. I gave you the Mavs, which won. I gave you the Marlins, which won, and I gave you the Oilers and the puck line plus 125, and the Kings scored with about a minute and a half left, I think. So I think that game wound up being 4-3 instead of 4-2. It's okay. We've gone 2-1 2 days in a row. I think today's the day we go 3-0 for you guys. Have a 5-pack over available for purchase at picksandparlays.net, the number one sports consultant in the business. I think we're going to do pretty well on that card. Really like some of the plays over there. Really like all of them, really. But some of them, I mean, I wish I can rate some of them higher than others. With picks and parlays, every play counts for $100, so to speak. One unit equals $100, basically. That's how they gauge their handicappers and rate them. But you can go and you can see everybody's records. It's full disclosure. It's full transparency. So picksandparlays.net, 5-pack over there, available tonight under Sniper Wes. Let's go ahead and get to these free plays because I know that is why you are here. So I like the under tonight in Philadelphia between the Knicks and the 76ers. So the totals have zigzagged here in the 5 games, meaning, first game went over, the second game went under, third game went over, fourth game went under, and then the last game in New York went over. The miraculous game, that was quite a finish with Tyrese Maxey. I'm sure you guys saw that. But I like the under here tonight. So Philly, they have to play good defense here tonight if they want to win this game. Why? Because Embiid is hobbling up and down the court, right? So they can't run. Philly can't, and they're not really a running team anyway, and that's largely due to the fact that they have Embiid, and Embiid he can't run as fast as the other guys down the court. So the Sixers don't really run, so to speak. And they have to slow this game down because they got to wait for Embiid to get to both sides of the court, both defensively and offensively. So Philly has to slow this game down if they want to win this game tonight. The last game did go over, but it did go to overtime. I think actually I was on the under and it would have went under, but it went to overtime. That might have even been a free play. No, it was a premium play, which lost, but only because it went to overtime. So, But Philly's got to slow this game down. The total's gone under in 21 of Philly's last 30 games when playing at home against the Knicks. So what that means is when these two teams hook up in Philadelphia in this building, the total seems to go under. Why? I don't know. It just seems to happen. I'm going to ride the trend, and I think Philly's got to slow the game down. I think the game's going to go under 201.5. That's going to be your official free play of the day. I like the Pacers -6 to close it out against the Bucks. So Bucks are 15-32 against the number in their last 47 games as a road underdog. So meaning they just don't cover games when they're an underdog on the road. So they're not good in this spot. The Pacers have revenge too. They got embarrassed last game. I mean, no Dame, no Giannis, and they still got blown out. So that's got to be embarrassing to them. I like them to come out strong no matter who plays for Milwaukee, whether it's Giannis or Dame, whether they play or not. I mean, Dame I think is questionable. I think Giannis is out for sure, but I don't care who plays. I like the Pacers. I think they mean business today. The Pacers are 46-38-3 against the spread in general this year, so they're just a covering team. I like the Pacers -6. I like the Boston Bruins -125 over the Leafs tonight. I think they close it out. Both of these teams know each other very well. Boston has dominated the head-to-head lately. They've won 8 of the last 10 head-to-heads. So they seem to have Toronto's number, right? But even when the Leafs win, the Leafs have won 2 of the last 10 games, and both of those were barely wins. They won them both by 1 goal. So, I mean, Boston's beating them. So Boston's won 8 of the last 10. 5 of those 8 were by more than 1 goal. Granted, I get maybe there were some open netters there, but still. And then Toronto, when they beat Boston, they can barely beat them. So Boston's just a better team. They have their number. It's in Toronto. I mean, if the -125 in Toronto tells me that if this is in Boston, this is like Boston -140, right? So I'm going to take the Bruins. They're the better team. A little scary because they're in Toronto, but I don't care. They took one in Toronto earlier this series, so why wouldn't they take this one? So let's go ahead and recap. I like the Knicks and the Sixers under 201.5. I like the Pacers -6, and I like the Bruins -125 of the Leafs. That is your free play video today, ladies and gentlemen. Please follow my Twitter at the Sniper Picks. Please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel as it does help my analytics. I have a 5-pack at Picks and Parlays this evening. Think it's going to do pretty well. I think we're going to do pretty well in this video. I think we're going to go 3-0 tonight. I think tonight is finally the night that we break through. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another free play video. Happy birthday, Mom.